Hello, my name's Tony Martinet. I hope to be your next SFEA president. I'd like to take this time just to share with you a vision I have for SFEA. I believe SFEA can continue to grow itself and take that next step it needs to continue to do the best it can for all of our members. The vision I see for SFEA is to ensure our members receive the necessary space, resources, and professional respect to provide the best educational opportunity for all of our students. Now, some key factors of that vision. The first and foremost is you, our members. Our members include more than just teachers. It's counselors, nurses, media specialists, teachers on special assignments, and so many more certified staff. That's always important for the president to remember, because sometimes we get a little too caught up in the fact that the majority of our membership are teachers, but there's many other educational professionals that rely on us for protection. This became very evident to me when we were doing our last negotiations for salary. Now, the state provided money for the district to increase teacher pay. The problem was the state stipulated that the majority of that money had to go to classroom teachers. That provided an important moment of decision for our leadership. Dr. Maher looked us squarely and asked, will we protect all of our members? And we said yes. It is because of that commitment to all of our members that Dr. Maher and the district provided more money to the process so that the association truly could help all members see an increase of pay. Otherwise, we would have been forced to give the grades just to classroom teachers in order to meet the requirements of the legislation. The next key part of the vision is the fact that we need to be giving space, resources, and professional respect to all of our members. As I talk to many elementary teachers, you are not getting the resources you need. And this is not just in classroom supplies, but you are the ones who are first engaging with the changing population of our district. We are experiencing and working with students that have many different needs besides just academic. You as elementary teachers need to be given the space and the ability to address those needs. Because if we can't address our students at a personal level, there's no way we're going to be able to get them to engage at an academic level. Some specific ideas to have to help our elementary teachers is that our contract already delineates sections of negotiated agreement for elementary versus high school. I think we might need to try to find more ways where we can see such delineations. I think the same goes true for counselors and nurses as well, that if our group is going to represent all members, the language of our agreement needs to accommodate that as well. A second major area for these resources and space that our teachers need is in our professional development. Right now, the district tries to help provide growth for our professionals. Unfortunately, because of the size, the district just can't do it adequately in some spots. This is where the association can step in. I'm making it a personal goal of mine to talk with our district leadership to begin carving out more time during in-services for the association to step up and help lead the professional development. It will be slow going at first, but it is something I do believe is very possible. There are some amazing resources that are already available to us through NEA and SDEA, as well as our own membership's knowledge that I think can be leveraged to carve out some of that time and space for our members. I also believe our non-teacher members need more help and support in their professional development and growth. I would love to be able to rework the SFEA budget a little bit to provide more money and opportunities for our members to seek out funding to attend conferences, to attend learning on a more national level. The district does have their own travel fund. The association can help members apply for those as well. So there are many opportunities for the association to help with that professional growth. On the advocacy side, and this is where the professional respect piece really comes into play, the association needs to do a better job of training our association representatives, our members in the buildings who are there to advocate for us. This year I've had, with a new principal at Lincoln, I've stepped in many times to meet with our administration on behalf of teachers and with fellow teachers. It's something I find very important. I want to empower more SFEA members to be able to do that. We are teachers. We deserve to be heard and respected. With the proper training, we can help our members feel confident to engage in healthy, strong dialogue with their administrators. You shouldn't have to wait for the president to step in for you to feel protected. That is what all members of the association should feel all of the time. And the final part of the vision is to help all of our students have the best educational experience. If we're being realistic, the future of education is changing. We need to be at the forefront of that, and we need to be engaging with that. As we have negotiations over contract issues, those are the times when we need to really push our district administration to consider all possible options to help our students have the best educational experience. This also means that within buildings, teachers need to be given the flexibility to be innovative. You have great ideas. We need to begin working to implement some of those. But I also understand that every building in our district has its own unique experience. Every level of teacher, every counselor, every nurse, every media specialist, you all face a slightly different and unique experience. So to believe that we can have one solution that solves the entire problems of the district is a little unrealistic. That is why one of the biggest things you're going to find about me as president of SFEA is I'm a service leader. It is my job to learn from you what you need. And you will find that I am willing to listen. Because if I can't listen and hear your concerns, there's no way I can effectively help you. We have a strong relationship right now with our district leadership. That was proven with the last rounds of negotiations. It's important for the next SFEA president to be able to utilize those relationships and have open communication with our district leadership. This doesn't mean that the SFEA president will be bowing down to the district. But when it comes to issues of grievances and code of ethics violations, those are very important, and those will always be upheld by the association. But those should also be a means of last resort. Most of our classroom teachers understand the first time a child misbehaves, if the first thing you do is send them to the office, you've lost that power and control. They no longer see you as the authority figure. Instead, they rely on the administration. The same is true as if every time we have a problem with leadership, we go straight to grievance. It gives us no power or leverage to truly aim for what it is we'd like to see. Instead, through critical conversations with our leadership, we can begin to communicate to them what is expected of our leadership and why that is necessary so that our educational professionals can do the best job possible. Again, this is not everything I have envisioned for SFEA, but this is where I'm starting from, and this is where I believe the association can go. I encourage you to learn more about me at my website, www.martinetforsfea.com. There you can find much more information about my biography and my credentials, and you can truly understand what it is I can bring to the association. Thank you.